Hello! Today's video I wanted to make about something near and dear to my heart. Being the middle child. So it's safe to say that the majority of us live within a hierarchy of birth, within a single or multiple family unit, aka you have siblings. And of course, with that, there's always going to be negative and positive things about being firstborn or being the lastborn or somewhere in the middle. But this video is exclusively about the experience that middle children have, if it lines up with what people call the middle child syndrome, which is basically where the middle child becomes cynical and just has a rougher outlook on life. But I also wanted to explore the good parts about being a middle child, and if there was any positive things or many misconceptions about being a middle child. So as a middle myself, I feel more than qualified to tell you how much it sucks. Let's go from the very beginning. It all started when my mama popped me out of her oven. I enjoyed 6 years of being the youngest child. That was before my brother came along. Now don't get me wrong, I love my brother, I was excited for him to come, I was happy, I wanted a little brother. But what I didn't know was that I was being demoted from the precious younger sibling to the middle child. And I know a lot of us actually have that age gap between our youngest brothers and ourselves, so we had some time to enjoy when we were actually the younger sibling. And then we got pushed back out. That's what this is about. When you're the freaking middle child, and you know you're the middle child if you're ignored, if you are not paid as much attention to, if you are ignored. Yeah. Stereotypes say that as a result of this neglect that middle children receive from their parents, they become cynical and harbor some resentment. Personally, yeah, except I don't think I became that cynical. Maybe I became a little bitter about some things, but not cynical. So that's what Google says about me. Google sucks shit. Know that there seems to be all this negative talk about middle children, or at least what becomes of them. But there are some good things, like I felt like I've become more independent as a person because I was forced to be out on my own all the time or be my own cheerleader. I was living the lonely life. But anyways, I decided to look at more stuff and look at if there was any positive things about being a middle child. And I found an article on Psychology Today by Lynn Griffin, a registered nurse, MED, that basically said, let me read it to you, children. Let's want to read lessons because this bitch is blind. Fuck! Ooh, well. To make it smarter. So 52% of our presidents have been middles. Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, and Madonna, who was included in the list for some reason, even though she's not a president. Anyways, they were all are visionary middles with strong leadership qualities. Although middles are neglected, both by parents and researchers, they actually benefit from this in the long run. They become more independent, think outside the box, feel less pressure to conform, and are more empathetic. This gives them great skills as employees and also makes them excellent team players and partners. You're welcome. Obviously, there's some downsides to being a middle child, but there's some good sides. So comment below, can you relate to this? If so, what are your experiences with it? Do you have any funny tales to tell? Let's connect and talk about it. Until next time, my name is Jessica, but you can call me Jess. See you later, alligator! Hey, Badge.